Okay, we're talking socks, folks. Bombas, the sock and apparel company, about to open its first standing store in New York City, followed by 2 more in Florida and Texas, happening amid some new questions, of course, about the strength of the American consumer. We got to deal with tariffs and everything else. Jason LaRose is here. He's the CEO of Bombas, and he joins us live this morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
And I see you brought slippers and all sorts of socks. So what is going on here? Why are you going brick and mortar here?
Well, I mean, we're still in a category where 65% of sales happen in physical retail. We've had some wholesale relationships that have been very good to us for a certain period of time, but you see a little bit of the breadth here. You know, we started as a sock company. We've become a company that also makes intimates, makes T-shirts, makes slippers, and some other footwear. And so as our categories have gotten broader and broader, it's a chance for us to tell our whole story, and excited for our first store to open.
Okay, let me add something to your story, which I imagine was probably not on your bingo card a year ago, which is tariffs.
Yeah.
And how is that affecting you? What are you doing?
Well, I mean, from our perspective, we're very flexible, and that's a lucky thing for us. We've got a very flexible supply chain. I'm not sure I know all the tariff rules yet. They feel like we get new news every week or every month.
But where are these, you know, the stuff that's on the table here? We got some low, what would you call that?
We would call that an ankle sock. Yes,
ankle sock. We're talking, the kids don't like ankle socks, by the way, right?
Well, my kids don't like ankle socks. Yeah, that's fair. My kids like a higher sock, so they, you know, they'll make some of those silhouettes.
We're not talking like knee highs again, or
no, we're talking. You know, I think my kids would prefer a half calf sock.
sock?
Yeah,
there's but there's a new fashion to socks. I thought there was a whole period of time where people only wanted to do the no-show sock. You remember that?
Yeah,
exactly.
And that's now out.
Well, no-shows are still a big part of what people wear with loafers and things like that, but I would say there's definitely a little bit of an age discussion there about what your sock height says about how old you are.
I don't know what you're talking about. So you would wear something where you can feel the air on your frickin' legs? I mean, like a sock that's only that high? Why would you ever...
in the old days, I'd call it a tennis sock.
I would never wear one. With long pants? I mean, with golf shoes?
No.
Oh, with shorts.
If you're wearing shorts.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I've seen you do it with long pants.
I always thought it looked better with the no-show sock. I thought with you were like wearing the tennis shoes.
I agree with that.
I am told the young kids
jeans,
will tell you that if you want your calf to look better, they like to have a higher. It was explained to me that you want to have a higher sock because it makes your legs look better.
Not skip a leg.
You mean like more muscular calf?
I guess it does. I mean, I don't have the most muscular calf.
I mean, I'm working on them every day.
You do those like you gotta keep going up on your toes to work your...
Well, I'm training for a marathon right now, so I spend more time in a run socks than anything else.
Let's go back to the business. Let's go back to the business of all this. So this stuff is made where?
Well, we have a diversified supply chain. We make product in about 9 different countries around the world in multiple
But the stuff
regions.
here generally?
I mean, our biggest countries are Vietnam and Cambodia. We make product in Turkey, Mexico, some in Thailand.
And how much of it have you moved around in the last 6 months?
I don't know if I have a percentage on how much we've moved around, but we're always optimizing the supply chain as the rules change.
But I mean, do you think 20% of your supply chain has moved?
I would guess a little more.
A little more?
Yeah.
And do you expect it to change again?
Well, if the rules change, then we continue to change, but we have, you know, very flexible supply chain.
Is there anything you could do, or any in your imagination, where you would manufacture this stuff in America?
I mean, we would have to have the capabilities, I think, as a starting point. There really aren't great places for us to make this product in the U.S., to make yarn here in the U.S. So we continue to go where we can make really high quality product, but we have a very diversified supply chain, and we'll keep moving it around.
And in terms of the strength of the consumer, which we keep asking questions about, you are seeing what?
I mean, from our business, we certainly hear the noise from a macro perspective. I watch the show, we see the conversations, but from our perspective, our business has been up more than 20% year over year. We see our basket size 10% higher year over year, and every one of our businesses is up double digits. So the consumer keeps voting for us, and we're excited about that.
Is that a function, just do you think, of either innovation in the product, increasing the product line? You now have more SKUs than you've ever had.
We do have more SKUs, but I think what's really happening is customers, when money is a little bit tight, they run to people they trust. And I think we've become a brand that people really do trust, and they know what they're going to get with us when it comes to quality and comfort, our commitment to our mission. So we're one of those brands that even when the macro might be, you know, a little bit sketchy, we continue to do well.
Okay, so I got a gross question for you.
Okay.
You ready? Moisture wicking. Moisture wicking on the sock. To me, that is the ultimate sort of technology. What are you doing there?
I mean, our sports socks are all moisture wicking for sure. moisture wicking is
I want
really
it
just
in
a
the dress
combination.
sock.
Do you know how much? Do you have
Yes.
like the average foot? You can take a vial about this tall. Because I did a story at DuPont. The average foot releases
producing
about that much sweat every thin vial that tall.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Well, I mean, let's try it out. Let's put you in some of our best socks and let's see what you think. Our merino wool socks are unbelievable for wicking sweat, so we're going to get you in some of the right stuff.
So it evaporates or something? Is that what you're?
It pulls it away from the skin, and then it's easier for it to evaporate from the outside.
I mean,
layer.
a little TMI. I find in the winter, specifically, in the winter, I find sometimes my feet feel a little cold because I think that there's moisture, and then it's cold outside, and then my feet are cold.
Do you ask these questions about like your jockeys, your boxers? I mean,
no, I'm here with a sock expert.
Is wicking important there
I'm here
too?
with a sock expert. How much are
you going to tell us about your thing?
My socks? We can talk about feet.